Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Fishbowl podcast. Today we have two special guests.
Yep.
It's your boy, Prince Uche, coming at you.
My name's Alec. Balmer.
Alec Boomer.
And
I'm not a
of
boomer.
course, we have me and Kendall.
Mm-hmm. Michael can't be here today, and neither can Anna. So we brought some friends in.
Yeah. We also
Yeah.
have a peanut gallery, but they're going to stay quiet.
Hopefully.
Because they are peanuts.
All right.
All
So
right. Who wants to start it off? That's
All
a little
right.
more enthusiastic.
just for the audio medium, what happened was they both reached for it, and Caden looked very torn. So.
All right. Space.
All right.
All right.
That's something there's a lot of.
So my favorite key on the keyboard is the space bar, actually.
Where do astronauts go when they need a drink? They go to the space bar.
What happens when you nut in space?
It pushed you
It
backwards.
pushes you backwards.
Push you backwards. Not even kidding.
It pushed you backwards.
Because the force of the sperm coming out will...
Have
it
astronauts
nut you back. If you nut in space, it
It's
pushes
gonna
you
put-
backwards.
have like astronauts actually had sex in space though?
Well, if
I
you
would
have
guess so.
I
on
mean,
the
I'm
space
sure it's
station.
a married
but
couple went up into space,
Clapping
so
space cheeks. I'm still waiting for Pornhub to film a porno in space. Honestly, didn't they announce that a couple years ago?
what?
They announced that a
I
couple.
wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk is going to...
Yeah, Elon Musk
He's
is
gonna help out with that.
That's a private.
No.
I would not be
It's a-
surprised. It would not be the craziest thing he's
private
done.
space
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, obviously NASA's not gonna do it, so Elon Musk has to do it.
I mean, the dude went from having a boring company to making flamethrowers.
Yeah, this man
Named the
is...
boring company.
When was he have a boring company?
It's called the Boring
It's
Company.
called the Boring Company.
He also had PayPal.
Oh.
He wanted to dig a hole
Yeah,
under
he bores
traffic,
holes.
so he made a company just to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that, man.
You don't
he's a
have to.
smart man.
Yeah.
Anything like he wants something, he's going to do it.
If
Imagine being
anybody,
that rich.
if God is on Earth, it's either him or Danny DeVito.
It's Danny DeVito,
Danny
100%.
I'm sorry. He just hasn't shown his like true power yet.
All right, space.
Tell us about space.
Yeah. Oh wait, am I starting? Alec picked the topic. You
Yeah.
gotta start.
I asked what happens when
No,
you nut in
no,
space.
you gotta talk about space.
Okay, space. You know, it's kind of depressing, cause like everything's just gonna end, and it's already like pre-planned. The sun's gonna blow up
All right.
because the light years haven't reached us.
What is it called? Like absolute darkness or something. When all the I don't know if that's the actual name, but eventually, all of the universe's hydrogen's gonna run out, and
Ooh.
every star's gonna go out, and it's just gonna be completely dark.
Yeah.
We will not be alive for
We
that.
will not be alive for that.
We will not.
It probably already happened. We
And
just
you know,
hasn't reached us
all
yet.
of this could have happened
Light
already.
years.
You wanna know why?
Mm.
Why?
No.
Because they say like as the universe is like completely expanding, it's just going to recollapse
Yeah.
once again,
It's
and
the
then-
Big Bang and the Big Squish.
and then the Big Bang is just going to happen again,
That's what it's called.
and then everything's going to happen once again. Like life is going to continue as
Yeah.
it has like before, and then we're going to probably have this exact same conversation, except something will be slightly different.
So parallel universes, essentially,
Kinda.
except happening in a timeline.
Kind of, yeah.
I see.
Interesting.
It's not called the Big Squish. My bad. It's called the Big Crunch. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
The Big Bang and the Big Crunch.
Yeah, I found it hard to believe that.
No, that's
no,
the
no,
actual
no.
scientific term.
That's a
term would be-
scientific.
That is
Yeah,
the
I know.
scientific term.
I believe the big crunch, but I found it hard to believe that the big squish was an actual.
I mean,
term.
they call it the Big Bang, so I
Yeah,
think
but
They
that's
literally
different.
named
Squish.
gorilla is its scientific
That's
name.
true. And
So
bison is a bison.
that's true. American bison.
Mm.
Space is very depressing.
Yeah,
I hate it. I do.
I love space.
I think
Space
space is cool.
I wanted to be an astronaut when I was a kid until I figured out there was math involved.
Mm.
And I was like,
That's a no from me, dog.
Yeah, no.
nah,
Mm.
we good.
No, thank you.
That's 4 no's. You're going home space.
I think I've only told you, Kendall, but
Mhm.
correct me if I haven't, or if I have told you guys already. But the coldest point in the universe is in the Boomerang Nebula.
Boomer.
It's like 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit above absolute zero.
I love absolute zero.
Do you know what it is?
I live in absolute zero. That's my like inner temperature all the time.
0 Kelvin?
Yeah.
Do you know
Everything I do is in Kelvin.
Do you know what 0 Kelvin means?
I'm dead.
It's so cold that atoms stop moving.
Yeah. I'm in a constant state of like not moving.
Wow, that's pretty chill.
Yeah, you literally can't have negative degrees Kelvin.
So wait, would you become blue?
You're gonna have to lean forward into the mic more.
Would you be blue?
I'd be more than blue.
Would you have blue balls?
I black.
Bro, if I was green, I would die.
Shut up. That's not how the song goes.
That is how the
I'm
song
blue.
goes.
No, it's not, and you
Green,
need to
I
lean
would
forward
die.
more.
I'm blue. Da da
You
dee.
do?
Da die. If I was green, I would die.
Waves aren't showing up.
Wave check.
Wave check.
Wave check.
All right.
One of these peanuts in this gallery is like ugly.
Oh
Yeah.
I think I know the one that you're talking about.
It's got a lot of food coloring on top of it too.
This is not very good for an audio medium.
I know.
Guess what the
Can you-
peanut
can you-
gallery looks like?
Can you just like take a picture and put it up on the video?
All they
I mean,
need,
I could.
all they need to know is that it's ugly and dumb as well.
I bet. Ooh.
All right, this was supposed to be a longer topic, but
I mean,
y'all are boring.
We talked about
What?
spa-
Space sucks.
Like what?
Space is cool.
there is literally so much
I
to
hate
talk about in
space so
space.
much.
Y'all
All
want to
right,
hear about
okay, okay,
magna
okay.
cars?
All right, okay. So
Just tell us something that's.
if
I don't research that.
If Elon Musk,
researching.
like when Elon Musk actually makes it possible to go into space, like just to visit for normal people, would you guys do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would leave my family to go to space.
Like I know I would. I wouldn't be on the first trip there because
You're
That's
not coming
dangerous.
back.
it's. I'm not coming back. But did all lights in the world just shut off?
Uh-oh.
What's going
Uh-oh.
on?
All of the lights are kind of flickering. I don't...
It's an earthquake.
Oh,
what is-
Kendall.
Oh, Stephanie's doing something.
Stephanie,
Oh.
can you
What?
can you cut it out? Cut it out. Cut it out.
Jesus.
You're
What?
dumb.
Cut it out.
You're ugly. Stop.
Oh my god.
What, Caden?
When we were in the library the other day and I was getting a book,
Yeah.
you know how it was like super eerie?
Yeah.
One of the lights flickered and I was like, no.
See, that was the problem. You're in the library. Libraries are where bad things happen.
I like
Everyone
libraries.
knows that. Books are in libraries, and
Books are
I
good.
can't tell you
Stop.
I can't tell you one thing I learned from a book.
Really?
Libraries are where you can find anime girls struggling to reach the top shelf, and
Oh,
then you
yeah.
can help them with the...
Oh shit.
Get that.
And then it becomes
the little-
a dating sim.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to visit a library then
Yeah.
to find the anime girl.
Find the anime.
oh
find
no.
your waifu.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
I can't fuck with you guys. I gotta leave.
It's too late.
Find me my short anime girl.
Short anime girl who's trying to find... Ooh.
Tall girl.
Ooh.
I can't do it with tall girl, cause then she can reach the shelf herself, and
That's
then
true.
there's no point in me
And
helping
then you
her.
can't get the panty shot of her standing on a box trying to reach the books.
Penny shots are always important. If
Are
there's
there
not
any
a penny shot in like the first
Space
episode,
animes.
it's not a good
Space
anime.
animes.
Space anime.
Space animes usually
of-
have tentacle hentai in them.
Oh.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
If it's not in space, there's no tentacle. Like if it's in space and there are no tentacles, it's not a good anime.
Or like underwater anime.
Yeah.
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
Even overground anime,
Or
tentacles
like magic.
Tentacles are just
Tentacles.
fucking everywhere.
Any sort of like magic. There's always some form of tentacles.
Did you know the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand was almost directly responsible for
For
the development
hentai?
of tentacle hentai?
What?
Yes.
What?
Because when Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, it kicked off World War II. And at the end of World War II, America was in Japan trying to help them rebuild. And so with them, they brought ideals of like censorship. And so they were like, you know what? You can't like put dicks in anime anymore. And they went, okay, we're going to use tentacles because that's a phallic thing. And it turned out people were into that. Da 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 da.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Is
All
the,
right.
Is the Earth flat though?
No.
We
Oh,
don't.
wow.
We really don't know.
So what?
No, I'm joking.
He asked
I-
if the
no.
earth is flat.
Oh no. All right, Prince, you want to pick something out of the fishbowl?
Hell yeah, I do.
Give us some ASMR.
Yeah, give it a little ASMR like. Oh yeah.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Adventure time.
Adventure
Come on, grab
time.
your friends. Going to very distant lands. Check the dog. And Finn the human. The world will never end. It's Adventure Time.
So
I actually just finished Adventure Time not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah, I got Hulu. All the episodes are listed there. So
The
I was
ending
like,
of Adventure Time made me cry.
It was sad.
It was really sad.
I was honestly like, R.I.P. But they made a Flame Princess thick, like hella thick. I was like, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the animators down in Cartoon Network. You guys are doing a great job with that. Like,
I always like the horse James Baxter.
I've always liked the art style in it.
Mm-hmm.
it was
It's
nice.
fun.
That's what put it above regular show for me. Was the art
Regular
style.
show freaked me out.
Yo,
Yo, you want a show that freaked you out? The Misadventures of Flapjack. Oh my god.
that thing was
Listen.
a trip.
I
Flapjack
love that
was
show.
Horrifying.
I loved that
love
show.
Flapjack.
Bubby, I miss Knuckles. I don't.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I recently rewatched the first episode with my younger brother, and he's like, "What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?"
it was so fucked up,
It
right?
was-
There's
Oh
no
my
way
God.
that show should have been for children, but it was.
Like,
and I loved
It
it.
feels like
I
it's
loved
in a
it.
post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
how
so
did it get
creepy.
okayed? And why did Chowder get canceled?
Because
Yeah, Chowder was.
Chowder got canceled because it glorified child obesity.
Are you really?
Not even kidding.
They're fat shaming.
They're fat
They
shaming.
wouldn't have been able.
Well,
to
that
cancel
was in a
now.
different time.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
It
was
was-
when they were promoting like actual health, like Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
Was
that
it
wouldn't-
Cartoon Network or Nick that did that Worldwide Day of Play?
I
Nick.
think it was
That's-
Nick.
Yeah, that's Nick.
That
Well,
was
yeah,
on
they-
Earth Day, I think.
They still wanted kids to be like healthy. So
Well, it's not even that. It's that there was a different like understanding of how health worked back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, Chowder made me motivated me to try deviled eggs.
Hate deviled eggs.
I,
I,
do too.
I
Me
hate
too.
I hate
I
a
don't-
lot of food in general. Like
Did y'all
Oh,
ever
we
watch,
know.
Yeah, we know.
Y'all ever watch Pokemon Indigo League?
I think I've seen part of it.
possibly.
It's interesting. Ash's mom's real hot.
Ash's mom
nice.
is always thick.
Ash's mom is.
That episode where she was in a bikini and they had to cancel it in the U.S. or they took out that scene.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Fuck the U.S. Always censoring the good stuff.
Well, I mean, in Japan they censor porn.
All
Still.
right, but I'm not out here
That's
trying to
true.
watch porn. I'm out here trying to look at.
yeah, but you know how easy it is to unpixelate the guy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're just not trying hard
Kendall
enough.
knows from
Okay, but-
experience.
You have to be in the mood to
Oh.
unpixel.
And if I do,
Just imagine being that horny. Like you see the video, you're like, "Ah, it's pixelated. Then you go with your throbbing boner still and unpixelate the whole fucking anime.
That's too
just
much
to watch
work.
it. Yeah, it is exactly.
you know what's too much work for the payoff? Honey Pop is too much work.
On God.
That game,
It's
Yeah.
designed to make horny people angry.
Yeah.
I watched some guy. I think his name is Dash. He play it. I was
I
like,
know who that is.
I was like, I gotta play this game.
Do you-
I never got him to play
I
it.
have it.
I also
wanna
have
play
it.
it?
I want to play
I
it.
have that.
All right,
one,
we can do it. We can do a group playthrough at some
I
point.
have
I wanna
that one
play.
weeaboo
I
friend.
played it with my boss.
I beat it on
Not
my
even
home
kidding.
computer, and then I had to download it on my laptop and delete it from the home computer. So I'm starting back at square one. The only reason I played it that much was to beat it, and now I don't want to play it anymore.
Bro, did you guys know that KFC released a dating sim?
I downloaded it.
Are you serious?
You,
Oh, it's
I
out?
haven't played it yet, but I have it.
Let me go through it, cause
Yeah.
I'm out here
We
trying
can
to.
we can play it after
Trying
this.
to date a chicken man real quick.
Guess who's got both of those games on her laptop?
I'm trying to date either a chicken tender or Colonial Sanders.
Colonel.
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 Oh,
Whatever his name is, Sanders.
Oh.
I don't
Mr.
care.
Sanders.
Yeah, I have that. I have
It's
Father
Dr. Sanders.
I have
Father
that-
Sanders.
I have that one weeaboo
Daddy
friend.
Sanders.
Oh, no.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, so I had to let someone else do
You
it.
let us into
I had to
it.
lead it.
I have that one weeaboo friend who has like all the hentai games in his Steam library. So he has like Hoonie Pop.
Hoonie Pop.
This dude.
It's Honey
It's
Pop.
Honey
Nah,
Pop. That's literally
nah,
what we're talking
It has
about
to
right
be.
now.
It has to
for
be
him.
Hunie Pop.
I don't have Honey Pop in my Steam
Honey
library because
Pop.
I can't have people knowing
Yes,
because
I do.
my coworkers follow me on Steam. I bought it from a separate website and then downloaded
He has
it.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
I have Doki Doki. That's
I-
not a
yeah,
hentai game.
That's not a hentai game.
No,
For my
it's
whole
a horror game.
I've
It is?
like
Oh
I
my
heard
God.
that I heard it's a horror game, but like everything I've seen from it is like
because
not horror. Like
all
what's the horror
It's
aspect?
psychological horror.
It's
Oh.
psychological
I
horror.
don't know.
Yeah.
He has this one where
It's
You
like
want to play it? I've got that one too.
Yeah.
Bro, you're
wait,
going to let me
don't
play
you
all
just
of these.
don't you just learn Like, what do you do in Doki Doki Literature Club?
It's a visual novel.
Oh. So I'm like
It's
I'm like
it's
reading.
like reading, but less fun.
Yeah, that's not.
Have you played Doki Doki?
I've played some of it. I haven't finished it because
You
I
gotta
got bored.
finish it. It's
I
you
got
don't
bored.
hit the horror parts until the end. Like
I know.
If you only get through the first like half, it's just a normal visual novel.
We're on Dark Souls 3 right now, baby.
we're on the Dark Souls 3 grind.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, imagine fat rolling like Caden. honestly.
Imagine fat rolling like Alec. Alec's out here fat rolling.
I'm not fat rolling.
You're fat rolling, dude. You're always fat
Imagine
rolling.
being a boomer.
Stephanie's out here fat rolling.
Man, fuck Stephanie. She ugly. Can't stand
Why do
her.
you guys bully Stephanie? Like I get. I
For
get it,
audio
like,
context, Stephanie is in the room.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I get it sometimes, but like, y'all
Say
go too
something.
hard on Stephanie.
No, we don't. We don't go hard enough
Say
because she's
something.
not dead.
Say something.
You're allowed to speak, Stephanie. Just this once.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
You dropped your
Hey,
shit.
what's up, y'all? Would like to shout out my dad.
She ugly.
What's good? Follow me on. I'm just kidding.
Ugly person just stepped up to the mic.
Okay.
I can't stand her.
Yeah, Stephanie was on an episode once, but then it glitched out, and it was really sad.
That's good.
Yeah.
They didn't need to see her or hear her. It's all good.
No one's seeing anyone, bud.
That's great.
All right,
All right.
moving on.
How did we end up talking about hentai?
From
we were
Adventure
talking about
Time.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time
leads to
hentai.
hentai.
Adventure
Oh,
Time.
I was
hentai.
talking about how thick
Oh.
Flame
Flame
Princess
Princess
was.
is.
Hell yeah.
Princess-
I was never a Princess Bubblegum.
PB is kind of thick.
It was always Marceline, and then it moved over to
TikTok, isn't it?
Flame Princess.
No.
Cat people versus dog people.
Oh, Kylie's a cat person.
I'm allergic to both, so
Yeah.
She's kind
Rip.
of.
fuck y'all.
Cats are the best.
Cats
No,
are good, but
I like
dogs are
dogs.
better.
You're wrong.
It depends on what you need.
What?
Honestly, depends on what the person needs.
Yeah.
That's valid.
If they're like an introverted
Cat
kind
people
of
suck,
person
Kylie.
that likes to stay inside,
Cat people suck.
they would like a cat.
It depends on the breed, though. Some cats are super hyperactive.
That's true.
Yeah.
My cat likes to jump from like the rafters in the ceiling of our house down onto your shoulders.
Imagine getting an animal that has no compassion for you. Can't be me. I'm a dog person for life, baby.
Cats have compassion.
It's going to be quite rare to find.
That's
a cat.
arguable.
You're all
Cats-
wrong. I'm
Cats
sorry.
hate people. I'm sorry.
That's not
Like
true.
you can train your cat to like you,
My
but
cat-
if like a cat just normally doesn't like people.
I've only had 2
It's-
cats.
Maybe speaking as someone who's been bitten by dogs before.
I mean, I've been bitten by dogs before.
Yeah.
I still like dogs better.
Yeah, yeah. I had a dog shit on my bed, and I still like my dogs.
Yeah, well, dogs can't control that part. My dog fear shits.
Oh, my friend's
No,
dog.
my-
Whenever you go and pet him, he curls up on the floor and just pees.
This dog
Like
was,
every time.
no, this dog was fully potty trained. It walked into my room, jumped up on my bed, and then shat on my bed.
How do you let them out?
My dog does that
Yes.
shit out of spite. Like whenever we
And
leave
she
for a
pee-
while,
She peed on my floor just to like get back. I did nothing wrong to that dog.
like once every few weeks, I'll wake up on a Saturday morning to my mom screaming, and then there's a loud thump, and then my mom will come, and she'll be yelling at the dog, and she'll tell me, "Yeah, I got out of bed and slipped on Ozzy's shit."
My dog, if we leave her home alone too long, she tries her very best not to shit on the floor, but when she does, she'll run up and down the stairs and shit
Oh no.
down the stairs. And then you'll know she's done it because when you come in the door, she'll have her tail tucked between her legs and she'll like run behind the table, and you'll be like, "All right, guess I gotta go check the fucking stairs."
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had an animal. And I'm glad. 'cause
What about
I
a
wouldn't want to have to
snake?
clean after that.
You wouldn't be allergic to a snake.
I know.
Snakes don't have any
My-
compassion.
If my mother knew I had a snake, she'd kill me
You should get
and
a-
then the snake.
A bird.
She
a-
kill you first?
She'd kill me and then the snake. Like if I brought home any sort of animal, like she would kill me first, and then depending on what type of animal, like she'd do away with it. Like you wouldn't catch me or the animal ever again.
A bird is a good animal that can be compassion to you, and like it's.
My uncle.
Birds have no compassion. They're
Yeah, they
fucking
do.
That's not true.
psychopaths.
That's not true. My uncle used to have a pet crow, which I know is highly illegal, but he had it anyway in college.
Oh no.
Yeah. He also had a monitor lizard, a caiman, several other birds.
See,
he had a very exotic
see,
range of pets.
Crows have compassion. Crows are
Crows-
smart birds.
yeah,
I'm talking
crows
about
are-
fucking like parakeets
I had a
and the little birds.
I had a cockatiel, which is like a smaller version of a cockatoo, kind of.
A-
And that bird.
You
showed,
just said cockatoo
Twice.
I said cockatiel.
You said cockatoo.
No, you said
I
cockatiel.
said cockatiel.
I'm with Alec on this one.
Yeah. So
I
the cockatiel, it showed compassion. Like it would like jump up on my shoulder and like kind of like rest there. So I think birds do show compassion, and I think you're wrong, Kendall.
I think birds have compassion. It's just for the meme, but also they're little terrors, and I would not have one in my
I
house.
mean, it's kind of hard not to have compassion when a government agent is running the.
Running the software.
Yeah, that's true.
They're trying to figure out all the information. So there's like, all right, closer I get to this person, closer, more information I
Does
get.
my burb know my search history?
Hell yeah, it does. 'Cause it's not-
My
I hope not.
my grandmother's ex-husband had a bird, a little like one of the little blue parakeets, and its name was Pete, I think.
Pete.
And Pete died because said ex-husband's like nieces, nephews, grandchildren came over, took the bird, threw it up the chimney, and then just kept doing that until it just died.
That's not good.
And then he was like, haha, kids, right? And I was like, no! What?
Kids are probably the only pets I'm going to have.
Yo, hey, long
I will
live,
never
long
have a
live
pet
Pete.
kid.
Can we start that hashtag long live Pete?
Mm-hmm.
May he rest in peace.
My mom had a cat when she was young. And it was killed by the cleaning lady
Oh, no.
What?
because she left her cleaning supplies by the cat food.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Yeah, and that was a whole
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah.
Like, okay, cat people are crazy, but dog people are normal. Dog people are normal.
I wouldn't say that.
Yes.
I don't know,
Bro,
Alec.
like there's a
If
like
you're a dog person, I
Cat
wouldn't call
people
that
are
normal.
really crazy.
like
No,
honestly
they're not.
like
Yes, they are.
these
Mm-mm.
animals
you-
lick their own shit, lick their balls, and then you guys let them lick your face.
No, I haven't.
And like
I
you guys
never let
like this
my
this
dog
is
lick
crazy.
me.
You
I hate
always see
that.
the cat lady being portrayed as that crazy lady, but then you never see a dog lady being portrayed as.
But
a
they
crazy.
are.
Yeah,
Wow.
they kind of are.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Like
Listen, you
honestly,
haven't-
You
met
can
my
disagree,
aunt.
but you're wrong.
My aunt and her dog, she has a little Yorkie named Calvin. And Calvin
And Hobbs.
is a little shit all the time. And they put him in like little like vests and little
Oh, no.
stuff. And
Yikes.
he barks at literally everything. I dog sat him for a weekend. It was pretty chill. He's like pretty good. But when I was cooking using the stove, he would freak out, bark, and then lick the stove until I would stop cooking. And then I would be like, all right. And then he would stare at me while I ate. And when he came over to visit back when my other dog, Scout, was alive, who was a Newfoundland, 147 pounds, like this big,
Jeez.
he tried to attack him.
oh yeah, little dogs are shits. Like
Oh, yeah.
especially the bigger dogs.
Yeah.
No. You met my
Alec,
dogs.
Yeah.
Alec,
they are.
Alec, your dogs were something else.
I
And
love
that
my
only
dogs.
reinforced my statement about
No.
Little dogs
Dog
are,
people.
are shits.
No, they're not.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
they are.
listen, I own a little dog, and he is a handful.
Okay, Stephanie, what do you think of my little dogs?
You better not agree with him on this, Stephanie.
I thought that they were on drugs,
No.
but they were very cute.
And nice, right?
Yes, very nice.
No.
but on drugs though.
Yeah, little dogs are.
Always on
Crazy.
crack.
No, but they're
Yeah.
like their hearts are beating faster.
That's
Okay.
no,
I think that's correct.
Okay.
no,
No,
no.
that doesn't
And
seem right.
They have more energy
Why?
because they're little.
Great, nice foundation in biology.
That's my logic.
Mm.
interesting.
Hey, I passed AP biology with like a C plus, I think. So I think
Ooh,
I'm
yeah, I
qualified.
passed with.
So you're qualified
I passed
for this.
honors biology with like a 68.
I got like a 98 in bio, so.
Yeah, I got like 100 in bio when I took it. So
I never did. any
Prince
type
is
of
just
work.
flexing on us.
What type of bio though?
just like IB bio.
Oh,
Yeah. You guys didn't expect me to be smart, but I have knowledge. I have thinking abilities.
I All right, we're gonna go for another one. It looks like.
Well,
Also-
We got time.
Please send in topics.
Yeah, yeah.
We need them.
I want to submit
Oh, yeah.
TikTok as a topic.
Shout out to all my Charlotte friends that are about to hear this. I'm really about to boost this thing up.
Yeah.
Ain't no way that people in Charlotte are not gonna hear
I don't
this.
know if I want to have friends from my school here listen to this.
Why not? Oh, because we talked about tentacle hentai.
I don't know.
Walmart/retail stories.
Oh boy.
Retail? Oh, okay. So last year, before senior year started, a group of my friends went into Walmart, and there was another teenage group that was riding around on like the mobile carts and like bumping into things and everything, just being a general nuisance. So they kind of like just found a teenage group, which happened to be us, and like kicked us out. But they kicked us out for like some dumb reason. Like we were in the toy aisle, you know, just doing our things. We grabbed those rubber bananas and just flung them around, you know. Like we weren't disrupting anybody, but
But
they
you guys
decided
you guys are still being a
they were
nuisance
like
though.
they were like fucking teenagers. Get out of here. We've gotten complaints from you. And like, how? We're just over here like minding our own business,
we're just vibing.
jerking the banana.
Just
you know?
vibing.
They sent a vibe check towards your way and you guys
I know
failed.
they did.
Yeah.
They did vibe check us.
Now is IKEA a retail store?
It counts.
All right. So for someone's, I think it was 16th birthday, like after we finished eating, we all piled into my car and headed to IKEA. So for a huge ass game of hide and seek, there were about 15 of us inside a Honda Coupe. First of all, heading to IKEA for a game. So we were all outside establishing the rules. We're like, all right, no running, because we didn't want to get kicked out of IKEA. And we were just like, all right, that was the only rule, no running. So we all scatter. I'm the first one to go seek, right? I looked for about 15 minutes. I could find nobody. Like, IKEA was large. I'm pretty sure I passed the same aisle about 5-6 times. I was lost. And all of a sudden, I see, like, legs, like, moving like this somewhere. I'm like, someone's running. So I'm, like, briskly walking, like, towards that way. I see it's 3 of them. I'm, like, all right there. I'm like, hell yeah, this is my chance. So like I'm over there like pushing it a bit, and they start booking. I'm like, what happened to the one rule that we had, no running? So I book it too, but we were in like a display heavy place, so like I couldn't really maneuver. So I get down, like, and then I'm lost again. I have no idea where I am. I don't even remember what aisle this was because it was whack. Like, I was like, well, shit. I have no idea where anyone is. So I'm just walking, like, dejected at this point. Can't find anybody. I found all of them. Like, I just entered this place, and they're all right there. They look at me. I look at them, I'm like, well, found you guys. So this goes on for, like, 2 more rounds. And then, like, we meet back at the place that we said we were going to meet at when we were done. There's one person missing.
Oh no.
It's the cousin of one of the kids that was with us for the party, and we can't find him. Like, we have no idea where he is. We can't reach his phone. So all of us split up again and spent another 30 minutes looking for this kid, like trying to find out where he is. This dude was like 13, 12. Like, he knows where he could find us. But he couldn't. So we spent another 30 minutes looking for him. Can't find him still. So we walked back out. And he's just sitting there acting like we did something wrong. Like, where were you guys at? Where were you at, little kid? But yeah, that was my story about IKEA.
Have you seen that video? It's like the guy's like walking around. He opens the cabinet and he's like, "Oh shit, are you hiding too?" And it's just a girl in the cabinet. And he shuts the door.
Nah.
Yeah, playing hide and seek in IKEA is a big move. A lot of people do that.
I mean, why wouldn't you? It's like prime spot for hide and
Yeah.
seek. Mm-hmm. Like, a house gets boring after a while because you know all the hiding
Hint.
spots.
We should all do that.
The nearest
Is there an
IKEA is like
IKEA?
in West Virginia.
No, there's an
Alright.
IKEA in Ohio.
There is one in Ohio, but we're closer to West Virginia.
We are closer to
There's
West-
one right near my hometown.
How far is that?
It's because I live in London, and then there's one in in Polaris. Yeah.
So how
Thankston.
far is that?
It's like an hour drive
All right, because
from my hometown, and up to my hometown it's an hour and a half. So that'd be to Columbus. It's like an hour.
so
from here.
is there a Chick-fil-A nearby though?
Yeah.
I was saying that we should all go to Cheesecake Factory.
Fuck Cheesecake Factory.
Fuck Cheesecake
What the-
Factory.
what
Fuck
is wrong with
Cheesecake
that
Factory.
place.
There's none of the
I
food
hate-
there is good except the cheesecake.
I hate cheesecake
Yeah.
so
No,
much.
We had a discussion. There
We
has to be
did.
one good menu.
but
I
there's
hate-
like 250
yes,
things
there's
on there.
250 menus.
I hate
items.
cheesecake so much. There's no point for me going to Cheesecake Factory.
Just
Yeah.
imagine having 250 items and
I'm gonna
not-
get chicken
not
tenders.
One of them being a hit.
I'm
One of them
going-
has to be like.
I'm
Well,
going to
because
10
they're
out of
trying
10.
to do everything, so they can't do anything good.
I'm going to eat chicken tenders. That's all I'm going to eat. And then yeah, hell yeah.
One time, a couple years ago, we used to go out to lunch every Friday, me and my friends, and one of our friends, after eating, we would always go to CVS.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and he would always get Pokemon cards,
Oh.
but he wouldn't buy them.
Oh.
He would literally just shove all of them in his coat pocket, and he did this for like 4 months probably, and he had this big collection. And then one Friday we went to CVS, and there were no Pokemon cards, and we went up to the front desk and asked, and they had it locked behind the front desk.
Makes sense.
Yeah, for Pokemon cards.
Because he was stealing
Because
them.
if there's a constant
That's true.
occurrence, they're going to lock
How did it take him 4 months to realize?
I don't
that?
know.
They're like, fuck, guys, where are all these Pokemon cards? We're like hundreds of dollars behind.
Well, no, because when you work retail and you work at a store or like a food place, and there's one thing missing that's not accounted for, you're like, eh.
Yeah.
Or when you go through the transactions and you're like $5 short, it's like, eh.
See, I've
And
never.
if it's going day by day, you don't notice.
Yeah, see, I've never worked in retail. I've only worked in food, and like food sucks.
I can't
So
stand
Food service.
I've never wanted
sucks.
to work food, so
I
I
know,
don't.
it's
It's
awful.
it's not that bad.
I have
That's
to
awful,
scoop
awful.
ice cream. The worst customers that ever came in were like this pretty heavy set family. They all come in, they order the biggest milkshakes that they can. So the Buckeye.
Making milkshakes is
yeah,
the worst.
yeah.
Milkshakes are the
it's-
easiest thing you
No.
could possibly do.
So
No.
I work at
Yes.
Scooping
No,
a single scoop of ice cream.
Yeah,
It
that's
depends on the consistency
that's
of it.
easier. Okay, so I worked at this place called Young's, and they had this
Young's
Buckeye.
Dairy?
Yes,
Yeah.
they had
I know
this
where that is.
Buckeye Bull Shake, and that's the hardest item to make because you have to blend it, add a scoop in, put toppings on it, and keep it like neat. So all 5 of them ordered 5 of them shits, and then on top of that they're like, then can we get a double Buckeye sundae? So they got a double Buckeye sundae, and to wash down their ice cream, they got a double the Buckeye Bull Shake.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like, all right, can you like maybe like cut back on the calories? Like I'm not. I mean, I'm
Did
not
they tip though?
They didn't tip.
Oh my god.
See, they don't. They see Young's has this jar, and this makes me so mad. They have this jar, no labels on it, and they put the tips in there. Like, here's your tip, puts it in a jar, and like, you don't want to be like pressed. Like sometimes you feel like you're too pressing when you say, "Oh, you just tipped to me," instead of putting it in the jar. But like, you have to say that if they're wanting to give you a tip.
No, I want to tell you something about tip jars. So when I worked at the sketchy pizza place, we had a tip jar, and I'm making little air quotes because we never saw $1 of that. What happened was the owner would come in, and on his like bi-monthly visit, he would take it, and he would just leave with it, and then come back, and it would be empty. And he would be like, and we'd be like, "Where'd it go, Dan?" And he would be like, "Well, I bought like a bunch of 6-packs, you know how it is." And then he would like just slam a whole fucking thing
Oh
of
my
Miller Lite, and
God.
we'd be like, "All right." So we,
What a dude.
one of the days when
What
he
a
was out, we
Chad.
actually wrote like, took an index card, because it was just all teenagers. There were no supervision there. I need to reiterate this: no adults,
That
just a
sounds
bunch
fun,
of
though.
teenagers. Yeah, we got paid under the table, so we didn't have tax taken out. But we labeled it beer money, put it on the jar, and then people started giving us tips like to us. I got to work as a delivery driver there because I was 16 years old, and that was definitely illegal. But
Oh yeah.
I made so much fucking money.
Bro, I've always wanted to be a delivery driver for
I do too.
pizza.
But no,
Because-
because you have to go to these sketchy in Springfield, Ohio. Like, if I worked delivery in Springfield, Ohio, I wouldn't make it past like 3 weeks. I would get shot for sure. Because you have to go to some sketchy places there, and that's the only like fear of delivering. Like maybe if I'm in like a suburban area, I would definitely do that.
I got hit on while delivering pizza so much that that's the reason I stopped.
I get it.
Especially because it was like kind of bougie neighborhood.
Yeah, there was this one goth Domino's delivery girl. She was kind of
Alec and his e-girl.
You can't
big-
hit on waitresses
Was
or
she gonna be
delivery
your
people.
big-
no, I didn't hit on her. I just admired. I was like,
You admired
she's
her?
a pretty good looking girl.
Bro, honestly, my cousin at one point was ready to rape a police. I mean,
Excuse-
What? What?
Whoa! Let me
Whoa,
let me
whoa, whoa, whoa.
let me re-say that. Let me re-say
Oh
that.
my god.
Let me re-say that. He was ready to rape a pizza delivery man
Oh my.
because this man took 3 hours with our pizza. Like
What?
this man.
That's
like,
not
no,
the delivery
That's a-
driver's fault. That's the cook's fault.
No. It was the driver. We called the pizza place many times. They said that our pizza has been out, like it's been out with the driver for I don't know how long it's been, and this man took 3 hours. So my cousin was over here pacing back and forth around the house like, I'm about to rape this man when he gets over here. So
It's a really drastic punishment. Oh my god.
he went to the bathroom, and the doorbell rang. I ran to the door. I was like, I took the pizza. I gave him money. I even gave him a tip. I didn't care. I was like, get out of here. My cousin, he ran around the corner because in order to get to our front door, you have like from the bathroom, you got around the corner. This man slid on our carpet, fell like into our couch, and started booking it for our door. I closed the door so fast. I was like, no, you missed him. It's gone. My cousin, he didn't care. He opened the door. He started running after the car. I was like, no, our pizza's here. You're good. But nah.
I got
It
lost
was
trying to
crazy.
deliver a sub once because the guy's address, he was like, yeah, we're in a dead zone, so you won't be able to map to my house or anything. And I was like, I didn't grow up in an era where we used maps, so I just had to. This is in like rural Ohio where there's just fields and the occasional road. So I was just driving like, I don't know where I am. There's no street signs. I'm just going. Got lost for an hour, and I forgot his sauce, and he was like, then he gave me a $20 tip. So
Hey.
Yeah, that's good.
What a nice dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got lost while trying to go to Skyline,
Dude.
and it was this creepy back alley. I felt like we were about to get like mugged or something.
It was a skyline that didn't exist. Like,
Whoa,
okay, so
what?
we put it in our phones, right? And we drove there. And it was like, first of all, there was no skyline there.
Yeah.
It said there was a skyline there. What was it? It was like an old person home.
I have
or
no
something.
idea
It was
what
like
it
a
was.
church.
Yeah,
It looked
something
like a
that.
house, and then there was like something under
Yeah.
it, and then there was like another one over there.
Definitely felt like there was gonna be like this like 30s mob member come out and just mow us down.
Alec, when we left Kings Island, I got lost for like
Yeah,
30 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't have service. And I had no idea where I was going, so I was just driving. I was like, this probably isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. Drive till you get service again.
Yeah,
Well, you were on a Kings Island parking lot. You probably could have found service if you waited.
there were too many people around.
I had
Who's
service.
ready for Halloween weekend when there's going to be no cell service?
Oh, apparently we get slow service inside our dorms.
Yeah, just
Hey.
nowhere outside.
Just nowhere outside. I mean, catch me in my dorm then.
Catch me with Bane.
Halloween party at my place.
Catch me with
Hell yeah.
Felix.
No, we can't. You can't have people over at your place except for the people that you registered.
Why?
Yeah, you can. People who live
People
on campus can
Can
come
still
into your
come
dorm.
visit your dorm.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have a wristband,
You
They
can
can't
go-
sleep. They can't.
You can't
sleep.
sleep over.
yeah,
nah,
you can't sleep
but
over, but you can visit,
Visit.
if you have like a resident wristband.
All right. So definitely gonna be not staying. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay in my dorm. I can't. If I'm having somebody pay $50 to come here, I have to show them a good time.
I wanted to be Miles Morales for Halloween, but the costume wouldn't ship in time for Halloween.
Whatever happened to
rip.
us being
So I was
Scooby
like,
Doo?
There
Bro,
are too
I'm
many
going
of
as
us.
an Angry Bird. I don't know what you're talking
There are
about.
too.
Whatever happened to us? Me being Joe, you being Mama.
We'll do that another night. I actually might go as Kim Possible one of the nights.
What the?
I'm.
There
'Cause I have the clothes
There
for it.
are multiple nights, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have still ordered the thing in Wait, no, in time for Halloween. It's before Halloween. Man.
Okay.
I'm
wait.
going as a sexy Minecraft creeper.
Yeah. See, I don't have any costume.
Just go as yourself.
Shut.
You clown.
Oh, yeah.
So aggressive.
You could get Prince to wear all green, and then you could wear a little sign that says envy. And you could be green with envy.
That's lame. I've never heard of a
I'll
lamer
probably just
idea.
wear
I'm
my
sorry,
Eeyore
Kendall,
onesie
but
with heelys.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Right.
wrap it up, I guess.
Yeah,
about
looks
time.
like it's about that time, gangs.
Yeah.
hey, yo,
Thanks for listening.
to all of my faithful viewers out there that love me and only me.
Yeah, so
Like,
I
I'm
was kind of
glad.
famous on TikTok. And
I'm kind of glad I was here. I enjoyed my time. I'm about to start my own
Thanks,
podcast.
guys, thanks for
I'm
having
jumping
me.
off the boat, off the Fishbowl. They're
Thanks
about
for-
to catch me in the royal court with Prince Uche IV and any guest he brings on. Yeah.
Hey.
Self-promotion for a podcast that's not about to happen.
We could start a podcast.
Possibly.
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
No. And with that, I think that's going to do it for us this week, folks. Thanks so much for listening, as always. Hope you all have a wonderful Fishbowl Friday. Please, if you have topic ideas, send them in. We are in desperate need. This fishbowl is looking pretty dang empty, and we would love to hear from you guys. So that's going to do it for us this week. Thanks so much for listening.
You guys won't hear from Stephanie ever again, though.
Yeah.
She dead.
Stephanie will return.
Thanks for having me.
She's dead. She's dying.
All right, and with that, goodbye, everyone.
Later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.